An American League battle, East versus Central. It's the Toronto Blue Jays against the Chicago White Sox. You're watching 2K Sports.
It's all about the American League. The Chicago White Sox, they're looking to get one in front of their home fans. A look at Carlos Quentin, no doubt getting ready for some offensive punch. The first month of the season has come to a close. More baseball, though. I'm Gary Thorne with John Kruk and Steve Phillips on 2K Sports. And it'll be the right-hander, Eric Bedard, our starting pitcher. Steve, how's he going to handle these Toronto bats in this game?
Well, sending a good lefty to the mound in this ball game here, but this is a great lineup, a lineup that can really beat up even some of the best pitchers in the game. So he's going to have to be on top of his game in order to do it and rely upon that movement on his pitches.
Brought to you by Pepsi. Here's the Blue Jays lineup. So leading it off is Vernon Wells. Well, the Blue Jays with a loss last night. That series for them, they ended up losing 1-2 against the Indians in Cleveland. Bedard gets set and delivers on the ground to second. And so Wells retired. And now's a good time to take a brief look how the White Sox stack up defensively. Now, Steve, anyone in particular we should keep an eye on?
Well, they're confident with Alex Rios out there, just a solid all-around defender with a strong throwing arm. He's a quality defensive player.
And we've got Snyder batting. Last year, 4 for 15 off the White Sox. Swings at that fastball and misses. 0-1.
Well, one area the Chicago White Sox are looking to see some improvement over 2009 is their team defense has got to get better.
Swung on, grounded towards the hole. Now it's 2 away. The White Sox defensively, 113 errors, second worst in the American League. You are not going to win baseball games when you're giving up all those extra chances now.
Well, no, not in that division and not in any division, especially in the American League, where the DH is so prevalent, because the more at-bats you let these good hitters get, the top of the order, the middle of the orders, you keep turning the lineup over by making errors, the more chance your pitchers are going to give up a lot of runs. And that's what happened to this Chicago White Sox team in 2009.
Well, John, in addition to the defense, I mean, they were also last in hits in the American League and near the bottom in extra base hits as well. So, you know, they got multiple components of their team that just didn't perform well enough.
Nice, shatters his bat, a line drive. Throws to first in time. That's 3 down. It's the kind of inning the defense likes, 3 up, 3 down. And the White Sox, their first chance is coming. Not on the mound, we've got Brandon Morrow. He's starting the game for Toronto. And as he looks at this White Sox lineup, what are they going to see from him today?
Let's watch Brandon Morrow out on the mound. We got a guy who...
A shot up the middle, and the leadoff man's on board. You love the offense when it gets going that way. Lineup for the White Sox, let's take a look. It is courtesy of Pepsi. Scouting pick, John, who are we looking at today?
Well, the potential's there for Alex Rios to be a productive hitter. So let's see if he can provide some offense for his team today, because they're going to need it.
And in the batter's box, it's Ramirez. He's in the top echelon of hits right now. And there's the second out, a double play. And here's Paul Konerko. He's the league leader in ribbies. Morrow gets set and delivers. Line drive.
I'm going to see if they can tack on a few more here in the first and put the pressure on. Well, that's what you want. Run support for your pitching and attack the opposition. That's what the White Sox are doing right here.
Line down the right field line, but a foul ball. Swing and a line drive. And Quentin's got himself a base hit. got a chance to check out the Blue Jays defensively around the horn. Steve, a factor for them?
Aaron Hill is as much of a grinder on defense as he is on offense. This guy is always ready to make a play. He never takes a pitch off.
And Beckham's in the box. Last outing for the White Sox proved to be a win. That series was split going into Game 3, so they pulled ahead going 2-1 against the Royals.
Well, I don't think anyone can complain about how this team's playing. Not the fans, not the front office. Sit back, watch, and enjoy.
Morrow gets set and delivers. Strike 2, Gordon. Beckham now will have to keep an eye out on the strike zone. And a lot of things have been going their way in this hot streak.
Well, they sure have. Anytime you win 8 out of 10 games, you know that every facet of the game is working well for you, and that's what's so impressive.
This one's grounded hard up the middle. And another hit. They're really gunning right now. We're heading into May. This is a look at the standings for the East, brought to you by State Farm. In first place, it's the Yankees. It's the Blue Jays in second, Orioles third place, Red Sox seated fourth, and it's the Rays in the last slot. 2 on, 2 out for Alex Rios. And at the plate, one of the tops in runs scored, top 5. Well hit towards the middle. And it gets through. Keep the streak going. There's the throw. And Quinton's home.
Now batting for the Chicago.
Great hitting or poor pitching, I'm not sure which. He may be running out of gas because that's now 4 straight hits against him. Not looking real good.
Chance to drive in a run, A.J. Pierzynski. And Steve, the offense continues to produce. They keep building on it.
Well, they staked out an early lead in this one, just where they want to be.
Well, you know, when you hit like this in the first inning, you start to anticipate maybe a healthy bit of run support coming in this game. And it didn't take long. Our first 2 runs. First inning, trouble coming. The White Sox. Clear skies and U.S. Cellular Field on the menu for this afternoon. Glad to have you with us.
Aaron Hill.
It's Aaron Hill to lead it off. And for RBIs, he's one of the best in the league. Just missed with the fastball, 1-0. Here's Bedard with a 1-0 pitch. And he takes a strike on that fastball, 1-1.
The key for any pitcher is establishing the 4-seam fastball. Once you get that working, it gives you so many different options.
That's hit foul by Hill.
A good-looking catch in the stands right there. They're paying attention out there.
Tell you, these fans are getting better every year, and they know right where the camera is.
Well, you know what? The celebration, every time somebody in the stands gets a ball, they jump up and down like it's Christmas.
Here's the 2-2 pitch. There's a smash towards the hole. And Konerko makes the catch.
Well, he got a good piece of this one, hitting a shot toward first base, but first baseman was there for the out.
And it's Edwin Encarnacion at the plate.
Well, Toronto Blue Jays tore through opponents in the American League Central Division and really fared very well, but it wasn't good enough in 2009.
So Encarnacion is set down. And it tells you, when you look at the record of the Jays against the Central, this ball club in Toronto's not that bad. You move them to another division. Hey, but that's what everybody in the East says.
Exactly. Baltimore would love to be able to move to another division, too. And I'm sure Tampa would, too. But the fact that this Toronto Blue Jays did so well against AL Central just points to the fact that the AL Central is not a very strong offensive division. So with that great pitching of Toronto coming in, they can manhandle these teams in that division, because the simple fact is they probably have better pitching, the Toronto Blue Jays, than any team in this division.
Probably should have laid off that one, and a 2-1 count.
Well, climbing the ladder on him right there, he just throws that fastball right by him up in the zone.
Now a swing and a shot toward second. Throws on to first, side is retired. And they go quietly offensively in this half inning, nothing across. And here's Martin leading it off. One of the best batting averages in the league.
25, Martin.
First pitch, and he misses the fastball, strike 1.
Well, he's having some kind of offensive season, Gary, really in the middle of everything this team's doing offensively.
He's wishing he laid off that one, a strike on a pitch in the dirt. Morrow gets set and delivers. And Tian swings and misses, strike 3.
I just don't think you can make it any easier than that.
3 pitches, up, down, see you later. He's already back at the bench. And it's Johnny Damon at the plate.
Johnny Damon was a key cog for the New York Yankees in 2009.
And a swing and hit by Damon. That one in the alley. This could be 2 or more. There's the throw. And here are the standings in the Central Division as we move into May. Brought to you by State Farm. First place, the White Sox. Twins in the 2nd spot. In 3rd place, it's the Royals. In the 4th spot, it's the Indians. And rounding out the list, the Tigers.
Not a lot of expectations in Chicago this year, but the White Sox surprising everybody, sitting atop of the American League Central right now. And
swings, lines this one back up the middle, and he gets it down. He's 2 for 2 now. Fantastic chance here.
Well, you would have to think with the speed that's on first base right now that they'll put him in motion to try to make things happen here in this game.
And in the batter's box, it's Ramirez. And one of the league's most prolific hitters in the top 5. No balls, 1 strike. Here's Morrow. Line drive to second for 1. And they get 2. Great double play. So they pick up a couple of hits in the inning, but do not score. The White Sox 2. Toronto. Lyle Overbay to lead it off.
First baseman, number 35, Lyle Overbay.
Bedard gets set and delivers. Not a pretty pitch, no damage. Look out, and that ran in and got him.
they're trying to go with the curveball on the inside part of the plate. It just gets away from him, gets a piece of the hitter.
It's McDonald at the plate.
Now, Gary, as we saw that hitter get hit with the pitch right there, it's just a mechanical issue. He'll get that ironed out a little bit, but I don't think it's intentional, certainly.
1 away now.
I've got a moment to see how the Blue Jays are doing this year rank-wise in the American League. He was 1st in triples, 2nd batting average with runners in scoring position, and they're number 2 in runs scored. An offense that continues to keep the pressure on the opposition and finds ways to score runs.
And we're going to see Chavez here. Over his career, 3 hits, 17 at-bats off the White Sox. Fouled off that first pitch, 0-1 the count. And Eric Bedard delivers strike 2. He's in control in this AB.
Let's see what he's going to do 0-2. The hitter's got to be guessing right now.
Fastball got him, 2 down.
Well, 92 miles per hour, you can get away with some mistakes, but it would be nice to have some movement.
A good job of keeping him guessing by changing speeds out there.
Boy, John, you saw the effect of that swing. He wasn't even in the same time zone.
But going from off speed to a heater like that is never easy, and even guys that make the big bucks have a hard time adjusting.
And it's going to be Quentin. That'll do it as they push that one away. So they can't push any across here in this half of the inning. No production yet from Toronto. And Paul Konerko to lead it off. He homered earlier in the ballgame.
Number 14, Paul Konerko.
And he starts Konerko out. There's a swing and a liner towards the gap in left field. That's 1 away. Let's have a look at our leaderboard brought to you by State Farm. How the teams stack up in hitting. The White Sox number 1. The Yankees 2nd. The Blue Jays 3rd. 4th the Twins. And it's the Red Sox number 5.
Now, 2 of the better hitting teams in the game right here matching up. Guys that know how to
swing and a rocket toward short. This one into the alleyway. Should be extra bases. He'll hold there at second base. Credit him with a double.
Second base, number 15, Jordan Beckham.
Well, he finds a pitch he can drive, and his hands just fly through the strike zone. Perfect execution at the plate, and he's in scoring position with just 1 out.
And Beckham's in the box.
You talk about Gordon Beckham and the fact that in his rookie season he hit .270 in 2009. That tells you that this kid has a lot of discipline at the plate.
Beckham made his debut in June, and it certainly didn't take long for him to be recognized around the majors.
Which certainly did, and you talk to White Sox personnel, and they think that he could be a guy that they can build a team around.
Morrow gets set and delivers. Swing sends this one on the line to right center, and it gets down. Quinton, good chance to score here, and the throw, and Quinton's home. And the White Sox, they just keep rolling.
Center fielder, number 51, Alex Rios.
Steve, looked like that was a strike. Ball was up high, but I think in the zone.
Well, up and away, but on an 0-2 count, you're thinking, I need to make contact. Exceptional job of eye-hand coordination.
Hit hard on the ground to short. So Rios is set down. Don't forget to tune in tomorrow night. It'll be Alex Rodriguez and the New York Yankees. They take their game to Boston to challenge the Red Sox at Fenway. Be sure to tune in 7 o'clock Eastern.
Now looking forward to that. That's going to be some kind of matchup, Gary. Good ball game.
It's going to be Przinski. He's #1 in runs scored in the league. First pitch on the way. He swings on that 0-0 delivery, misses the fastball. Strike one.
Well, one of the offensive leaders in the game this year, and obviously a guy who's getting the job done for this offense, is somebody they've really come to rely upon.
Lind will field. That one's grabbed. Side retired. So they score once on 2 hits, 1 man left. White Sox up 3. So Travis Snyder leading it off.
Right fielder, number 45, Travis Snyder.
Bedard gets set and delivers. This is popped down the right field line. Should be room. One away. Now we can take a moment, brought to you by State Farm, to take a look at the league leaders in triple.
Well, the triple is such an exciting play in baseball. Fans love to see guys rounding the bases, cutting the corners, using their speed, diving into the base. And this is a guy that's done it a lot so far this year, and the fans really appreciate it.
And Lynn's batting.
Well, Adam Lind is one of the guys that make it exciting to watch baseball. A young hitter who can hit the ball to all fields and do it with power. 35 home runs in 2009.
Now Przinski sets up. That one gets past, but no damage done. Swings and misses at that fastball. Now it's 2-1. For Adam Lind, probably the power figures were the most surprising in 2009. He really became an RBI guy.
He really did, and when you watch him swing, it looks like he has such an effortless swing, more of a contact swing than a power swing. But boy, when it hits the barrel of the bat, it travels a long way.
That one's too low. Bedard missing.
Now, Gary, they're going through the lineup the second time around right here. They don't have any hits, so they've really got to start thinking about what are they doing at the plate, and should they be more aggressive right now?
And Lind is retired. Here's what the White Sox schedule looks like. They wrap up this Toronto series on Sunday. Then they'll have to contend with Denard Span and a very good lineup for the Minnesota Twins. A team they didn't have too much trouble with in their previous series. That'll be Tuesday and Wednesday. After that, they kick off a series with the Kansas City Royals, a little division rivalry. That's a team they beat pretty soundly the last time around. So they'll be out and about over a good bit of that upcoming schedule. It's Hill at the plate. Great season, top 10 in RBIs. First pitch on the way. That's hit foul by Hill. Bedard gets set and delivers. Hard grounded to short. Fielded by Ramirez. Throws on to first in time to retire the side. And they're held in check here in this half inning. The White Sox still ahead. We'll get a look at that leadoff hitter due up here in the inning. And here's Mark Teahan leading it off. 6-year player.
Number 25, Mark Teahan.
First one to Teahan. Here's the pitch. Takes a swing at that fastball. Can't connect. 0-1. He has hit .240 lifetime against the Blue Jays. Line shot into center field. And that'll put Teahan on first. And that'll bring Johnny Damon to the plate. He doubled his last time.
Number 18, Johnny Damon.
No one out and a runner on first. First pitch on the way to Damon. Line to deep left field. He has to back up for it. Comes away with the out.
Now coming to bat for the Chicago White Sox. Left fielder.
And Posednik's batting in the top 10 in hits.
Posednik.
Swings and grounds this one to the right side. Foul. Morrow gets set and delivers. That one swung on, hit in the air deep to left field. 2 men have been put away.
Let's take a chance now to take a look at where the White Sox sit today in the rankings in the American League. First in doubles, first in batting average, and they're also the #1 team hitting with runners in scoring position. That batting average driving in runners. This lineup knows how to hit in the clutch. They're patient. They let the ball come to them, and then they deliver.
And in the batter's box, it's Ramirez. Top 5 AL in runs scored. No balls, 1 strike. Here's a swing, a ball hit high in the air, way back there. This one's off the wall. So that puts Paul Konerko at the plate.
Gary, he can really swing the bat. Just a quality approach at the plate, day in and day out. That consistency is critical to their success.
He leads the American League and runs batted in. And he starts Konerko out. That one swung on its line. A run scores. Boy, the continuation here of this offense is called big-time momentum.
Number 20, Carlos Quentin.
Well, there's another base hit for this guy, and I tell you what, 10 hits in the series. You go into the series, you're hoping to get 10 hits, praying to get 10 hits, but you never expect it. He's delivered.
There's a swing towards the hole. That's down. The run's coming in.
Now coming to bat.
Well, now after giving up 3 straight hits, the manager has to start thinking about getting somebody up in the pen.
And Beckham's in the box. Just one player picking up after another, Steve. This is a good offensive show going on, and they're climbing the ladder with it.
The runs just keep on coming right now. Quality at bat after quality at bat. A lot of outs left, but you know what? It looks to me like they're getting ready to put this one away early.
Liner towards the hole. And he'll step on first to retire the side. So Brandon Morrow out of the inning. He's allowed just 2 across 4 innings. He'll need to continue to do that. We're through 4 in Chicago. Middle of the lineup coming along. There's a look at Ozzie Guillen. Things have been going right for him. His ball club today, last half inning, they proved productive. Now they're looking to expand that lead. And it's Edwin Encarnacion now. Bedard gets set and delivers. Line drive. That's foul towards first. And that's a strike. Encarnacion's going to have to take a defensive position here.
Look here, as we move through the middle part of this ball game right now, they just cannot mount any offense at all. No hits. And I'll tell you what, this pitcher is just shutting them down.
So Encarnacion is set down. And Ruiz settles in. And he gets walked a lot. The American League has him in the top 5. Here's the first one. Swinging a liner to left. And that'll be Toronto's first hit of the game. That'll bring Lyle Overbay up.
For the Toronto Blue Jays, first baseman, number 35.
Hit by a pitch his last time up. He wants to get some hacks in here. And Bedard has him 0-1. That one a called strike.
Unless you stay back and really think about going the other way, you've got no chance of hitting that four-seamer down and away.
Drilled towards the hole. Toronto here's a position to get something done.
Well, he was looking fastball all the way, kind of crowds the plate a little bit. He goes to that pitch on the outside corner and pulls the fastball to right for a base hit.
It's McDonald at the plate. Lifetime numbers 219 off the White Sox. Headed for the middle. That keeps those runners at first and second. Well, you got to like what's going on there. Let's take a look at that one again.
Well, outstanding play. Everybody moving in unison.
And we're going to see Chavez here. Struck out swinging his last time up. Bedard gets set and delivers. Watches a fastball that's in there. 0-1. Good hard slider swung on and missed. 0-2. Still 0-2. Fouled away.
Well, you can tell right there that the batter is in protection mode. Anything close, he's just trying to put it in play. The fact that he fouled it off will keep this at-bat going.
Swung on and ripped towards second. And that's a base hit. Chavez on. Ruiz around third, headed for the plate. And Ruiz is home. Situations repeating themselves here. A chance to produce, and they are.
Well, anytime you're following a guy who has a long at-bat like that, and he battles and battles and gets that big RBI hit, it has to motivate you to want to do the same. Not so much have a long at-bat, but to be able to produce a run. Let's see if the next hitter can get something going.
And there's Quentin for out number 3. So they scratch across a run. 3 hits and a couple left on. It is get-back time for the Blue Jays. Now they've got a shot. And Alex Rios to lead off. 1 for 2 in the ballgame.
Number 51.
And he starts Rios out. Swings and misses at the fastball. 0-1. He went 0 for 3 last year off Brandon Morrow. Lined right at the second baseman. And in there, he's 2 for 3 today. That's going to bring up A.J. Pierzynski. Let's check out the league hit leaders, courtesy of State Farm.
A.J. Pierzynski.
And for runs scored, he's got more than anyone else in the AL. Runner on first base, nobody out. First pitch to him. Swing and a miss on a ball that was too high.
Well, he's having some kind of offensive season, Gary, really in the middle of everything this team's doing offensively.
That one's drilled to short. They take care of that one. And he'll have to hold at first. The Blue Jays, and look at what they've got here in May. They'll wrap up this series with the White Sox on Sunday. Then they'll be taking on the Red Sox, led by that bat of Kevin Youkilis. A team that will definitely give them a competitive series. They'll get started Monday night. After that, it's about defending home field. They go against the Rangers and their hitting star Michael Young, team that beat them pretty good in the last series. And Mark Tian up. He's got one of the best averages in the American League. First one to Tian. Here's the pitch. That one swung on, hit in the air to deep right center field. One bounce onto the wall. There's the throw. And here's Rios heading home. And he gets there all the way from first. And the White Sox, they just keep rolling.
Just a solid offensive player day in and day out. A guy that really can deliver for this offense.
Well, that's hit number 15 in them for that one. And, boy, you get 15 hits in the game, the manager can just sit back and relax and watch his team work.
And it's Johnny Damon at the plate. Steve, we see there's a swing put in play. This one to Lynn. Tian going to third. That tag, and he is out at third. So they pick up a run on 2 hits and leave no one on. White Sox, they've got a commanding 5-run. Taking a look, Cito Gaston. And tough decisions maybe, or maybe not. This bench needs some inspiration. He'll try to give it to him. Now the first pitch. Fastball misses away, 1-0. Here's Bedard with a 1-0 pitch. Up the middle. Fielded by Ramirez. That'll retire Snyder. Chance to see the team who have a charge in their bats this season, courtesy of State Farm. The White Sox, number 1. Blue Jays in second. Third spot, the Red Sox. Fourth, the Orioles. And we've got the Twins, who are number 5.
2 teams that love to drive the ball right here. It's about power swinging, so it's going to be critical for the pitchers to keep the ball down to the zone and on the ground.
And Bedard has him 0-1. That one a called strike.
Down, down, down. It's all about location. That breaking ball down in the zone makes it very difficult on the hitter.
Swing and a foul straight back. Here's the pitch. Fastball got him looking, 2 down.
Now we're going to get a chance, Gary, to see the 4-seam fastball in K-Cam.
Well, 2 strikes, you got to protect. You can't just look at that pitch go down the middle.
Johnny, he certainly wasn't expecting another fastball there.
Well, that's the problem. You can adjust to off speed, but if you look for something slow and get a heater, you're done.
It's Hill at the plate. His career average, an even 300 against Bedard. It's strike 1, can't make contact on the fastball.
Well, if you're going to be late on the fastball, you're going to have trouble hitting up here, and he's struggling right now.
Called strike on a fastball, and it's 0-2.
Well, he's got a good 4-seam fastball with good riding action to it, but he finds the heart of the plate here. Unfortunately for the hitter, he didn't swing.
Good slider that time, ruled the ball, 1-2. This one swung on line towards the middle. And that gets down. Hill with a single. That'll bring Edwin Encarnacion up.
He takes this 1-2 pitch down in the zone. He's able to go down and get it. Get a good part of the bat on the ball and pick up the base hit.
That's a tough pitch to hit. When you're behind in the count, you just want contact, and he got it. And Bedard has him 0-1. That one a called strike.
Well, this breaking ball down and in that goes to the back foot of the hitter is very difficult to hit. Very few guys are able to put that one in play.
And he leaves that one alone. Edwin Encarnacion showing some patience, evening the count. Swung on and hit. It's going to be Quentin. That'll do it as they put that one away. No runs at a base hit. They leave 1 man on at first. And it'll be the White Sox. Top of the lineup coming up. And welcome to those of you just tuning in. 2K Sports, Major League Baseball. This is Gary Thorne along with Steve Phillips and John Crook. First pitch. Slider swung on and missed. 0-1.
Well, right there, you can just tell that the hitter was absolutely fooled on that pitch.
This one's grounded hard up the middle. And it gets through. That's his 3rd hit of the game. 4 times up. So that brings Alexei Ramirez up. And one of the top 10 averages right now.
Alexei Ramirez.
He swings now and really hit that. Bounces up against the wall. Runner around second. He's heading for third. And now he's heading for home. Tagged at home, and he is out of there. And he'll stop at second base, and it will be a double. Get to take a look at one here that probably should have ended at first base.
Well, he had the burners on coming out of the batter's box and rounding first base. Great aggressiveness on his part. He didn't let up, and he gets in safely.
No indecision when he got to first base. Swing and a long high drive left field way back there. Gone, a two-run homer. Now with that two-run homer, they extend that lead to 7.
That's his second time today. He got his pitch and absolutely drove it out of the park.
This could be a home run day. It looks as though they're able to lift that ball in their at-bats.
Now they're just so locked in. Seeing the ball, it looks like a beach ball. They have not figured out a way how to shut down this White Sox offense today. They look so good.
Number 20, Carlos Quentin.
One out, bases empty. Here's the pitch, drilled towards third, and another. Wow, that hitting coach is smiling.
Now breaking down Carlos Quentin's season so far, let's see how he stacks up compared to everybody else. First in doubles, first in batting average. He's also a hit machine, leading the league in hits right now, swinging the bat well. Every time he puts it in play, he seems to find a hole.
That's going to bring Gordon Beckham up. Drove in a run earlier in the game. Runner at first with one down. Here's the first pitch, and he takes one in there, 0-1. He deals. Line towards second. There's one. And the double play, they got them both. Well, they add a couple more runs here and extend their lead even further. White Sox continue to run away with this ball game. And Ruiz settles in. He singled his last trip.
Number 3, Andy Ruiz.
First pitch, here it comes. And that's in for a strike.
Look, Gary, with this big a lead here in the 7th inning, it's incumbent upon the pitcher to throw strikes, get outs right now.
Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. He's in the hole. 2 strikes. And he watches ball 1. One-two pitch coming. Foul. And it goes foul. Hit in the air to left center. One away. The teams who have been reaching home the most over the past 10, courtesy of State Farm. Number 1, the White Sox. The Orioles in 2nd. The Angels 3rd. A's 4th. And for the Blue Jays, they are in 5th.
Neither club's had any trouble putting up runs on the board over the last 10 games. Offense has been firing on all cylinders.
And he gets this one by him, 0-1.
Okay, one out here in the 7th inning. I mean, you have to like the way this is going. They're looking good. The pitcher's throwing strikes. The defense making plays. They've got a big lead. Everything feels good.
And with 2 strikes on him, Lyle Overbay now. We'll see whether or not he can punch one through.
The pitcher's got him right where he wants him now. Up ahead, 0-2. He could waste a pitch if he wants to.
Fastball in there. Struck him out of number 2.
Well, a great job getting an 0-2. That third pitch, unhittable.
Guess he figured, why waste a pitch? Save the arm. He did.
Nice job.
2 outs, bases empty. First pitch on the way. Ball. Hit in the air to center field. And he's there to retire the side. And they are retired in short order. Good defensive half inning. The White Sox maintaining their lead. And Alex Rios to lead off.
Center fielder, number 51, Alex Rios.
The first pitch. Back up the middle. And that's going to be a base hit for Rios. That's going to bring up A.J. Pierzynski.
You're talking about a guy who's swinging a pretty hot bat right now. His third hit of this ball game, and it comes with nobody out in the inning.
Runner on first. Here's the first pitch. Smashes that one towards the shortstop.
You want your hitters to go with the pitch. Don't try to force things. The ball's away, he drives it away.
Use the whole part of that plate and the whole part of that bat. He did.
Kids, you want to learn how to hit? That's how you do it.
Martin looking to knock in a run. Not an RBI double this last time. No one out yet. Runners at first and second. Here it comes. Swings and misses the slider. 0-1.
Well, this one here was no doubt about it. The late break on that slider. I mean, what a devastating pitch, and the hitter just couldn't catch up.
Shallow left center. With that, they'll hold the runners at first and second.
Now up to the plate for the Chicago White Sox.
So Johnny Damon thinks RBI.
Number 18.
He's gone 2 for 4 against Carlson. Runners on first and second with 1 out. Now the first pitch. Swing and a hot shot. He's up with it. 1. And a deuce, a double play. Quick half inning there. It's over. 5 pitches. The White Sox 8, Toronto 1. Quick look at Ozzie Guillen looking up. Satisfied manager, I think, right now. He's got the ball club in a pretty good spot. Bedard gets set and delivers. Swings and hits this one softly to shallow left. 1 away. 1 away. Here's Vernon Wells. Last time up, flew out. And Wells settles in. First pitch. And Bedard has him 0-1. That one a called strike.
You know, Gary, with 1 out right here, they still have time in this inning to try to generate some runs. They need to score here in this 8th inning and not leave it all to the 9th.
And it's 0-2. Wells is going to move up a little on the plate.
A nice four-seamer right there. That one's clearly on the outside corner. He hit the spot.
That ball swung on, hit. Rios to field it. That one falls in there for a base hit.
For the Toronto Blue Jays.
And that'll bring Travis Snyder to the plate.
Statistics say that the 0-2 count by far is an advantage for the pitcher. But in this situation, he fought off a tough pitch and slapped the base hit.
Great job on that at bat. Bedard gets him to swing and a miss for a strike. Here's the pitch. Good patience as Travis Snyder lets that one go by for a ball. That'll even up the count. That's cut on and missed. 1-2. There's a swing and a drive deep to left field. 2 down. Now the State Farm leaderboard shows us some lineups that have really gotten into the swing of things during the past 10 games. The Indians #1, the Red Sox 2nd, the Angels 3rd, 4th the Jays, and at number 5 on the list the Rays.
With this sort of power, these teams have the ability to score runs in ways different than other teams because they're in scoring position when they stand at home plate because of that ability to hit it out of the ballpark.
It's now 0-1. Watch that fastball go by.
Gary, I think right now that you've got to consider trading outs for runs if
Swung on, that is hit. Fielded by Ramirez. Throws to first, side is retired. No runs on a hit, and they'll stranding. The White Sox still on top. And Posednik's batting.
Left fielder.
Gary, I think you're losing a little something here. I don't think this guy's nearly as solid defensively as the one he's replacing, so interesting move.
Well hit towards the middle. In time for the out.
For the Chicago White Sox. Shortstop, number 10.
And it's Alexei Ramirez now, 1 away. Had a couple of hits, 4 trips to the plate. And Ramirez settles in. First pitch. There's a swinging liner headed towards the left field corner. Off the wall and left. And he's in at second with a double. 1 out.
Well, a guy that just continues to swing the bat well in this ball game. 3 hits right now so far. And it comes with 1 out in the inning. Can it start a rally?
And it's Paul Konerko now. He's already homered twice in this one.
Gary, they're having a big offensive day. I think that's pretty obvious, but clearly one of the major components of this offense are his at-bats. I mean, 2 home runs. He's swinging the bat very well. Looks so comfortable at the plate.
The pitch. Ball hit very well, soaring into deep center field. Goodbye, a 2-run homer. 2-run homer just adds to a terrific hitting game they've had.
Pretty good ball game right there. 3 home runs in a game. Yow!
He gets back up here, Steve. He might not want to dig in.
Well, I'll tell you what. I'll tell you, he is swinging the bat.
Carlos Quentin batting now. There's 1 down.
Right fielder, number 20, Carlos Quentin.
Here's the delivery. Oh, what a drive. He smashed it. And Wells gloves that one. That's the 2nd out.
Number 15.
And Beckham's in the box.
Beckham.
Base is empty and 2 down. And here's the first one. Swinging a shot down the left field line. And it gets down. That's hit number 3 on the ball game in 5 at-bats. So that'll bring Alex Rios to the plate.
Well, he's having a heck of a day so far. It's his 3rd hit of the game in this one. They just can't seem to find an answer for him.
Scott Downs is going to be pitching. He'll be relieving for the Blue Jays now. Johnny gets going here against these White Sox bats. He swings and nails a liner. That's caught. Side is retired. Well, they add a couple more runs here and extend their lead even further. White Sox continue to run away with this ball game. And a shot of the manager, Cito Gaston. You kind of feel what he's thinking right now. It's a very tough game. Maybe thinking about some adjustments as we move forward. Swings, lines this one softly to right. And that gets down. Hill with a single. Safe at first base. They got a base runner.
Third baseman, number 7, Edwin Encarnacion.
Well, that's the start this team needed. Get that first guy in the inning up, get him on base, and let's see if they can bring him around to score.
And Encarnacion's first look. 0-1. And Bernard has him 0-1. That one a called strike.
Well, a non-save situation right here in the 9th inning, and they just want to get outs right now. Try to get the first out of the inning. Take away hope as the other team needs to score a bunch of runs. You get an out, you can really deflate them.
He delivers. And that's swung on and hit. Rios. And it's in there. He's got himself a base hit. This a great situation for some offense. Boy, I don't know in that count, Steve. Number 1, the fact that he swung's kind of a surprise. I don't know how he hit that where it was.
You're right. On an 0-2 count, you have to protect the plate. Sometimes it's a defensive swing, but sometimes it works out.
And the first pitch. Swing and a rocket towards short. Gets one at second. And he's going to hang on to it. No relay, so they will not get the double play.
Obviously, winning big right now. You just want to go out there, make plays, throw strikes, force them to try to put multiple hits together to get back into this game.
And we'll get to see Bobby Jenks pitching as they make the pitching swap.
Well, this was an outstanding performance today. I mean, that's good starting pitching right there. He won't be able to finish what he started, but he pitched a heck of a ball game.
Out, and here's Hill, going to try to score. And Hill crosses the plate.
For the Toronto Blue
Well, Steve, they
Jays,
won't get the RBI on this, but they'll give themselves a better chance of getting a run.
Well, moving the runners up, that's what you have to do. Make productive outs.
2 outs and a man on first. Here's the first pitch. Fastball just misses. 1-0. Had an 0 for 4 last year against the White Sox here in Chicago. Fastball just misses, and he falls behind. 2-0. Swung on, and that's foul back. Jenks sends the 2-1 pitch. Called strike 2 and 2.
Well, that's a hittable pitch right there, Gary. A fastball in the inner part of the plate, but if you're looking out over the plate, sometimes it freezes you.
Swung on, hit on the ground, fielded by Ramirez, and on to first for out number 3, and that's going to do it.
Well, they treated their hometown crowd to a phenomenal pitching performance in this one. A big win on the shoulders of their pitchers.
Well, that time, let's take a look at our Pepsi Clutch performer.
Well, you know, Gary, he showed some signs of starting to tire near the end of this game, but that's why you have a bullpen, and he was effective while he was in there. Everything was clicking for this young man, and everyone did their job today. This is a total team win for this team.
And Steve, it seemed like they knew from the get-go they had it. This was going to be their day, and they were right.
You and I like the close games just because there's a little more intrigue for all 9 innings, but the hometown fans, they like the offensive explosion and the big win.
So for Steve Phillips and John Kruk, I'm Gary Thorne. Thank you for joining us, and we'll see you soon.